A never-ending story. Oh. Step right up, everybody. Get your blueprints here and win a prize. It's time! Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Johnny5 Live here, and we're back with another Workshop Wednesday. And today is going to be a really awesome one. I'm super excited about this. We're going to be looking at Carnival games and statues from Xtraordinaire's workshop. So stay tuned, and let's check it out. Alright, so we have a whole bunch of new subscribers again for this week's Workshop Wednesday. So for everybody that's new, Workshop Wednesday is a show where we take a creator from the Steam Workshop and we feature a theme. The idea is we try to capture somebody's entire theme. Last week we did Dr. Papa Dodu's entire workshop, and he had various different themes, but in previous workshops we tried to just show off the ones that are all matching. Sorry, I had to adjust my volume, it was a little bit loud. Today we're going to be featuring Xtraordinaire's workshop, and we're looking at his Carnival games setup and statues. So let's pull it up and take a better look on the Steam Workshop. So here is Xtraordinaire's workshop. Come check him out, come give him a follow. He's done some awesome work. So as you can see here, he's called them extra. I don't know the reason behind calling it extra, but nonetheless, it's cool. I think he's got something really cool going on here. We have a whole bunch of Carnival games, traditional Carnival games, and also he has some other stuff on the workshop. And his niche for this game seems to be the Carnival games and statues. He has a whole bunch of different statues on the workshop. So we're going to be taking a look at, I think, all of his workshop items, except for a couple small things. He has a sign, a hot dog. I guess I could have downloaded the hot dog, but you guys can see it here. There's a random steampunk machine / slums here. There's a blacksmith shop from Fantasy. So there's a few random things and a park entrance. So we're just going to be focusing on the Carnival and the statues. So come over here and follow him and subscribe to some of these items, and let's take a better look at it in game now. So here you can get a pretty good look at everything all clumped together. I did this for the thumbnail. You can see there's a lot of Carnival stuff and some statues in the back. So I'm going to load up a different save so that we can go through these one by one and I can bring up the information on them. So here we are. They're all spaced out. I don't know how many items there are exactly here. There's probably 20 to 30, I'm going to guess. So what's so cool about this series is these are actual traditional Carnival games. And I'm pretty sure every theme park has something like this. I've only ever been to one theme park called the Peony or Playland up in Vancouver. It's the only one I've ever been to. So I don't know if Disneyland has this kind of stuff, but I know your traditional carnivals all have this kind of stuff. And this is something I really hope that Planet Coaster or Frontier adds into Planet Coaster in future expansion packs. Carnival games where the guests get to actually go in and play them, and it creates a revenue for your park, just like the shop stalls do. So I think they have the shop stalls and facilities. I think it would be amazing if they had game stalls and facilities. So just a little thing on my wish list here. Nonetheless, we can stop wishing because Xtraordinaire has done that for us. He's created all these cool Carnival games, and there's a lot of them to look at, guys. It's going to be a fun episode. I'm really excited. So let's just dive right into it. We have ball in the bucket. So the idea is to get the ball in the bucket. 5 balls equals $1. I guess you would get a prize, a $1 prize. So these are all the prizes. There's like hats and candy canes and trinkets and stuff. Very cool. And it's a Looney Balloons shop, so the people will be coming in. So you get your balloons and it's just so clever. This is so innovative, and I honestly I would have been scared to attempt something like this because there's not enough small detailed pieces. Like you can see here, he uses a trumpet to catch the thing in a bucket and a small cylinder. So yeah, saying that I would be scared to try and attempt something like this because there's not enough tiny pieces to get these details, but he's found a way to do it. So there's these hooks with these buckets. I mean, it's all so very clever. I absolutely love it. Now there is some dancing art here, and you guys know I've mentioned in my previous episodes I used to be an artist on games and also an art QA tester. So my job used to be to find bugs, and this flickering is called Z-fighting, and it's actually considered a bug. So it's when two polygons are placed exactly on top of each other. It does not know which face to render, so it renders them both simultaneously. The way you fix that is by just selecting the object and moving it 1 pixel, and it stops the Z-fighting / flickering. So this whole thing could get fixed, no problems. You can see I've already fixed a majority of it in like 20 seconds. So just a note to the creator that, and anyone that's doing this stuff, when you're building things and you're putting things on top of each other, just be sure to nudge it a pixel, and then you won't have this flickering. Because I do know people, I've read this on the forums and different things, when they see bugs like this, they just unsubscribe to it. Some people, like, it's their pet peeve. It's one of my pet peeves, but I just fix it. I just have the tendency to go, okay, I'll just fix it. Because of my background. Nonetheless, let's not focus too much on the bugs, but this show is about providing feedback and looking at art, and that is a part of the process. So nonetheless, this thing looks amazing. It's well lit up. It's so cool. I love these little buckets. I love the balls. Everything, it tells a story. It feels perfect. I can't praise it enough. This thing is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Get your prizes here. And this is just so clever. So I think we spent quite a bit of time on the ball station, or on the ball in a bucket. Let's move on to the next one. I forgot to mention, I have windows open. This is called Toss the Ball, but he's got, yeah, on the Steam Workshop, the blueprint's called Toss the Ball. The next one is called Candy Throne. So it's not a Carnival game. I think this was for his, this is just participating in the festive fun. And we got the, what's his name? The King Swan guy. And he's like holding all these goodies, and he's just chilling out. And I think it's really clever that he took 2 and turned this one upside down so that his feet would be kind of lounging. I think that's really hilarious. It's very cute. I love it. He's just chilling. And this throne is freaking gorgeous. So, I mean, some of these blueprints, you might like an element of them, and I would say download it and just kind of use it for inspiration. And we do have some dancing here again, and when you have dancing with building blocks, you can't exactly nudge them a pixel. See, this happens. You can, however, for those who want to know, you can make the grid a little bit smaller, and you can make the grid height slightly smaller. So you can do things like drop it down or pop it out, but what I suggest is just moving things back a bit. Or, now here's the problem, if you can't select something, oh, we just got it there. But I was going to say, if you can't select something, you can delete an object, select it, Control Z to get it back, and now you have your object selected. Just a little tip. So what I would have done here is just brought this out a bit, and there are corner pieces. So all the missing pieces here, there are corner caps in the game. So you can cap off all these pieces. So just a small little tweak there, I think, would help. And if you have flickering like this, you can take a square from the basic shapes and bring it up 1 pixel, and then that'll cover it. Or you can extend your candy over top of it. There's lots of ways to go around doing it. Anyways, this thing looks amazing, and I love it. It's great for those Candyland and Arctic biome maps. Very good. Next up, we have the Grand Cinema. So this thing looks amazing, and this is another thing I hope Planet Coaster or Frontier adds into Planet Coaster in the future, is a Grand Cinema. This is very cool. So they had the cinemas in RTC 1, and I love them. And you can pick which shows people watch. So you got some ATMs in here. Oh, look at this. Bathrooms. You can get some Gulpy energy. Oh wait, that's Gulpy juice. The new Gulpy juice. Love it. Some fries. I hear some balloons. Bathrooms over here. Love the use of the posters. Coming soon, coming soon, coming soon. I think Now Playing might be cool. We have the coming soon and then the Now Playing. Cinema A and Cinema B. Ooh, Get some hats and souvenirs. Let's go see A first. Shipwrecked. Tom Bruce, Sandra Dollock. Oh, look at this. Oh, that is so clever. Oh, wow. Those are the panels. These are supposed to go on the walls. They're intercoms to get yourself into doors. This is so freaking clever, guys. Oh my god. Oh, wow. So inventive. I get surprised every time I look at something. Everybody is so creative in this community. There's a bird in here, guys. Did you see that? That's hilarious. Hey, the bird! Robin in the Woods, Marlon Brandon. I love the little play set. So freaking clever. Now, what's cool about this is there's enough room here for grid pathing, and it's set up perfectly to these shops. So if we go into our paths here, and we go to select grid, which enables square buildings, we can select this here and make a square path. See that? So now we can actually have the guests walking in and out of here through the movie theater. And I guess you can't make them go up there, but why would you want to? This is a little problematic. It's not perfectly centered. That's alright. Say make it one wider, and that might do the trick. Nonetheless, still great. That's the problem with the grid system in this game is you can't really get it to go any in-betweens or smaller. Maybe it's something they'll improve in the future. And once you have that, you can connect the shops to your square pathing. And voila! Love it! This is so cool. This is awesome. This is... I'm gonna say it's probably my favorite thing out of all of them, but I haven't taken a good look at them. I did place them down, obviously, to set this all up, but I haven't taken a good look at them. So I was completely surprised when we looked in here, and it's so creative. So very surprised. Love it. It's amazing. Okay, next up we have the hammer test. Test your strength. Those are little hammer games. Now the one thing this is missing is a big hammer. Am I blind? Oh, I am blind. There it is. I thought they were normally like red with a yellow thing or something. It wasn't standing out to me for some reason. But I see it now. I see it now. Very cool. See how hard you can hit the button and it goes up? Now these things, we'll probably take another look at this after, but these are all really cool at nighttime. With all the lights, the cinema lights up, this lights up, you know, very cool at nighttime. So, as I was saying, this is something I really hope that Frontier adds to the game as an expansion pack. I think it would be justified being an expansion pack, because if they do something like this and they have a game and there's people coming up and hitting the buzzer, there's gonna be so many animations. They're gonna have to do prize shops, and people are gonna be walking around with teddy bears and little things that they got from their rides. So I think it would be justified having it as a paid expansion, and then they could add in a whole bunch of new assets, a few rides and a few coasters. I think that would be enough. But nonetheless, Xtraordinaire has done this for us, and I think this is great. It'd just be nice to be able to make some revenue off of these rather than just increase decoration value of your park. But for now, this is the best thing we got, and it is pretty damn good. And you know what? I remember this thing as a kid. Okay, what's this one called here? It's Hook a Duck. So I have all these windows open with the workshops. I probably don't need them. But in case he's named them differently, I want to say it. Now, I remember Hook a Duck as a kid. Absolutely remember playing this. and it looks exactly the way it should. It's spot on. I mean, this feels like the one I played. It's just absolutely amazing. It's got the little ducky. Hook a duck. Now, how did he... Is this... I didn't realize the pieces get this small. But nonetheless, he... With just 2 half circles, or half cylinders, they look like ducks. It's very creative. Very efficient. And all the prizes back here. Very cool. And they're all fishing. Oh, okay. I was going to say, I didn't know they had fishing rods in this game. It's just the sci-fi wires that you use to hook up the AC units. It is so cool. And I love how he's used the animatronics to simulate people actually playing. I love it. Absolutely love it. This is such a fun episode. What do we have now? We have Rollerball Horse Race. Kentucky Rollerball Derby, #1 horse race in the world. I also remember playing this as a kid. And look at this. Again, so creative. These are the new icings that you get in the game. And they are kind of shaped like little horses or something. And all the different lanes. A little bit of dancing happening here. As I mentioned, you can just pop it over a pixel. That fixes it. Fixed. Very cool. This is so amazing. So much details. The micro details is what I'm going to be calling this. That I don't see this level of creativity in a lot of items. I mean, just this to make a checkerboard race flag. It's so cool. The leaderboard. And they're all playing. What is that sound? Huh. Sounds like they're playing. And then this is like all the little balls, they gotta roll it up into the holes or whatever. Very cool. Every time you get one in, your horse moves up a little bit. And then all the toys. It's so cool. Absolutely love this. This stuff is amazing. Extraordinaire. You are extraordinary. Now look at this. We have the tattoo trailer. This one's called Tattoo Trailer. King Ink Tattoo. And it actually looks like a little trailer. It's freaking amazing. It's perfect. What's inside? Is there anything inside? A bathroom. It works. At least people are going to be going in and out, and you'll have traffic. And I think that's perfect. Because the people are actually going in to do something on the inside. Very cool. So neat. Now that is... I've never seen a tattoo place in any theme park I've been to. But I'm assuming this is like those fake tattoos that you put on. And maybe there's some like really rough carnivals that are out there where you can actually get real tattoos. Alright, next up we have the Wheel of Fortune. You spin it and you win. And this thing is so freaking neat. Look at it at nighttime. All the Christmas lights literally like spinning. It looks like it's spinning. I don't know how you pulled that off, but it looks like it's spinning. So cool. We didn't look at these ones at night. Wow, look at that. Beautiful. Very cool. Again, it's small, it's compact, it's got all the toys here. It's perfect. I love this stuff. I mean, you can really make a carnival style theme park. Have a couple coasters, have a few flat rides, use all of these and make a carnival. Doesn't have to be like a giant Planet Coaster park. Alright, next up we have the shooting range. Shoot the Sheriff. So I guess you shoot the target and something falls over and you win a prize. All the prizes up top. So clever. I absolutely love this stuff, guys. Losing my mind. This one's great. Now, next up, this is kind of a controversial one. It's bumper cars. Bang Crash bumper cars. This was probably made before the Bump and Derby came out with the winter update. Posted November 23rd. Yup. So there you go. Everybody wanted bumper cars, and Xtraordinaire decided to make them. And I love how he's used the people in here. These bumper cars, the cars themselves, look so good. And there's electricity coming down, like, what do you call it? Airbags around the side, airbags around the sides of the cars, little steering wheel made out of like a shovel or something. What is that? I can't select it. Oops. Oh my god, it's the TNT thingy. You know what, guys? I just realized I'm on medium graphics. Not that it makes too much of a difference, but we were doing a big park the other day, and I turn the graphics down once in a while and forget to change them again. This is a cool bumper cars, but I don't think we're going to need it now. However, you can put pathing around the outside and have people walking around it. And maybe what you could do is use it as a ride skin or something and actually have a bump and derby on top of it. I don't know. Someone will come up with a good use for it still. It's not obsolete, but it is cool. Next up, we have Sweets and Candies 01. This was also created on November 25th, so he had this idea as Frontier was having the same idea. But, guys, there's some stuff in here that Frontier did not think of. Look at these strawberries, okay? These are freaking amazing. They're so cute. They look delicious. They look juicy. I don't think I've seen any strawberries in the thing, in the patch. So, big fat piece of cake. Oh, look at the icing on the back. It's so creative. So, I still think these things have value. If you're wanting to make a candy shop or like yeah, something like that. You could have a piece of cake on top of a shop, make a donut. You know, you could make a candy shop and then use the new Missy Goods sweets and put it inside. And these candy canes are very juicy looking too. They're like, they got that gummy stuff around it, the gummy bear stuff. And these cherries, look at those cherries. They look great. So what I would suggest or recommend if you guys like this, you know, you could still come in here and use some of this for your buildings, candy buildings. I really like the cherries. Like you could do a cherry soda gulpy place, a strawberry juice. Like you could use these things for the new Pip juice. They have the Pip juice, and you could have the cherries and the strawberries on top of the Pip juice stop, and they blend it all together for you. So I think this stuff is still really great. And then we've got the Smarties and stuff over here. And the next one here is the Sweets and Candies 02. So it's just more of what we just saw, but oh, look at this cake. Oh, that looks yummy. I don't know what it is, but it looks yummy. Bubbles! And then little tiny crushed candies and jubes and jelly beans. Very cool. This ice cream cone. Look at it. It's got melting ice cream going down the side. So you could use this for the new Cosmic Cow ice cream shop. So you could come and put this on top of one of your Cosmic Cow shops. A little cookie and stuff, or chocolate. Cupcakes. Oh, these are cupcakes. Very cool. So I can still see uses for this. I definitely love these strawberries. Love the ice cream cone idea. Especially for the Cosmic Cow, and the cherries and strawberries for the Pip juice, and the cake for the Missy Goods. So I'm getting some ideas from this, guys, and hopefully you are too. So I still see a lot of value in this even after the winter update. Next up, guys, it is the Carnival. Now, he created this November 19th, he or she. Sorry, I don't know. I'm assuming this is a he based off of the Division male profile pic. So yes, this is the Carnival, and this is amazing. All these shops and stuff that we just saw are really great if you have this, and then you can have all the shops outside, the games and stuff, and then you have the people coming through here. I mean, this alone is like a miniature park spotlight, guys. It's a mini park spotlight. So let's take a look at this. We come to the Carnival. There's tarot readings, wanted signs, tarot reading. Is that what it's called? Tarot? 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 I think it's tarot. What do we have here? We have a sleeping dragon caged up. And look at this. Wow. That's very clever. I'm gonna have to take some notes down because I have a few ideas for Yeti Land. Looking at this. Very cool. Look at this, it's like a little petting zoo. Dancing piglets. Oh my god, there's so many details here. I'm losing my mind. They got a captured alien. No! Carnivals are crazy, guys. I could have set up all the pathing, but... So we got some ATMs. So many cool details. Oh, Carnival. Oh, this is so cool. I mean, this feels like a perfect carnival. Everything is spot on. So we've got some Gulpy shops over here. Oh, we got a show here. Louis C.K. It's a comedy. Huge suggestion here to Xtraordinaire. This here is a great blueprint. I think it goes with all your game shows really good. So I would probably say select that and upload it. Because I think it's a great addition to all the other stuff that you got going on there. Gulpy, Monsieur Frites. We have a circus. Is there anything inside? No, just a bathroom. So people will still be, traffic will be going in and out, which is very cool. Love the use of the bathroom there. Again, Blackbeard Band, amazing. Oh wait, I guess this is just a part of the game, isn't it? Well, nonetheless, with the sign here and the back pieces and all that, I think this is a good little blueprint in itself as well. Robin and Marion comedy show. Very cool. Alright, that's the carnival, and there's tons of signs on the outside. The circus. So cool. This thing is epic. Alright, so that's all the carnival stuff, guys. We're gonna move on to his statue collection, because he seems to, like I said, the niche for this designer, this featured creator today, is carnival stuff, as you can see here, and then statues. And that's majority, I'd say 95% of his or her workshop. Now, I actually absolutely love this. So we have, so we got the Cosmic Cow here. Now, I'd say this statue is pretty close to the actual entertainer. I did my own as well. I thought this was hilarious. Mine's a smaller version. That's mine. So there's the big one, and with proportional legs to the actual... This one's more proportionate to the actual Cosmic Cow, where mine's just like fat and derpy and pudgy and tiny. So in combination, you got a couple options there. Love it. This thing's gnarly. Let's pull up the name of this. It's the Black Lynx. Now, I don't know what's going on with this door here. You can select the door and hit activate on trigger only, and then save your blueprint. Now it stays shut. So I don't know what the idea behind the door there was. I think it's just to simulate that, like, people actually go inside of it. But I think it looks better without it. Nonetheless, to each his own. Now, this thing is amazing looking, though. Love, like, the cyber guy. Blue flames sticking out of its mouth. Now, there was this one. There was that hot dog squat dog. This and my T-Rex. So that's my T-Rex. There's this cat. And then there was also a dog, a hot dog squad dog. And these were all three of them on the front page of Steam as the most popular downloads that week. And I remember looking at them all going like, damn, we should do like a Transformers war or something with all of these crazy creations. Everyone's creating their own, you know, giant creatures. Very cool. This thing is amazing looking. Lots of details. Love it. Looks and feels like a cat, so well done. Next up, we have the Azul War Stallion. Very cool looking. Again, with the door, I don't know what's up with that. I feel like you can go without the door or keep it closed. Nonetheless, this thing, it looks and feels like a horse. It's very cool. And I think it would be really cool to have two of them and have it almost like a park entrance or something. Almost. Isn't that what they did in the Never-Ending Story? The Never-Ending Story. Oh. They had something like that in the Never-Ending Story, right? I don't know. Thought so. It's been a long time. Now we have the Steampunk Merchant's Skiff. So they're bringing in goods to your carnival. Have a bunch of these flying around. Very cool. This is so cute. Love it. Little Zeppelin thingy. Man, people are so creative. Next up is the Steampunk Dragon. Look at this. Ferocious. Lots of gears. Hear that door again. Very cool. Lots of details. Kind of the similar lag style that was used on his Lynx. Awesome. And again, wasn't there like a flying dog dragon thingy in the Never-Ending Story? What was his name? Falcor? Yeah, Falcor. If you color this white, you got Falcor. And then you get those Pegasus things. Awesome. Alright, next up we have Kong. It's the Donkey Kong. Very cool. It looks and feels like a gorilla. Very good. Legs might feel a little too long, but I think that's just because he's working with what he has. I don't think there's smaller cylinders than that. Love the arms here and the fists stomped into the ground like that. Very cool. That's awesome. It looks like a gorilla. It's like the eyebrows. Perfect. The big nose. It's so good. Well done. Next up is the Spice Trader Caravan. Oh, it's an elephant. It almost looks like an eye. Some pretty crazy flickering there. Again, you could just nudge it and your problem is solved. Love it. It's like a cyborg elephant. I got the ears here, the tusks, the trunk. Very cool. This guy is so creative with creating these creatures. There's those balls are cracking me up, guys. Oh god. Now this guy's hilarious. This reminds me of something straight out of Star Wars with this little guy on top. And this little canopy thing. Ah, very cool. Love it. Sorry guys, I had to do it. I'm a man-child, I know. Next up is the Roadrunner. There's a lot of gears and stuff happening here. What is this all about? What is happening there? I don't know why he has all that. You can again with these click the little checkbox to activate on trigger only. Unless for whatever reason he intended them all to be moving like that, which seems kind of strange to me. There. Missed one or two. Nonetheless, look at this Roadrunner. Futuristic sci-fi Roadrunner. Very cool. Awesome. Next up we have Wazowski and Sullivan. I think this is from a Pixar movie. I haven't seen it myself, but I do recognize them from something. Seen them on posters or something. Very cool. Spot on. Love it. Next up, this one's a little creepy. Scared the heck out of me. This is the Uncaged Punisher. I mean, this is creepy as all heck. I thought it was going to be a lot bigger based on the screenshot. He had it like up in the air. I was like, oh my god, that thing is huge. But actually it's tiny. But yeah, it is creepy looking. It is scary. This one will scare the kids. Good for those Halloween and haunted ride themes. Very, very cool. And we have the Golden Santa. He took the Santa Swan, or whatever it's called, the King Swan. I don't know what they call him. Let's find out what he is called. I'm curious now. Fairy tale statue King Gold. It's like duck hands, though. It's creepy. Anyways, he's dressed him up with a little Santa Claus outfit. It's marshmallows for legs. Colored red. It's so inventive. Little hat. Very cool. And he's holding these presents. Still spraying water, though. Can we turn the water off, I wonder? No. I heard today in the live stream that they said, if you see here, people have been combining things to building blocks so that you can make it into one movable blueprint. I think they said in the live stream today that that's been fixed. So apparently you should be able to combine scenery objects without needing a building. Gonna have to play around with that later. And the last one on the list is the gargoyle head. Very cool. Now, one suggestion here would be maybe put a Hats Fantastic shop in the back. Because why not? This thing is cool. Very awesome. So, another quick look at it all, everybody. There's a ton of statues. So if you're into that sort of thing and you need some big centerpieces or statues, I'd say come check out Xtraordinair's workshop. And if you love some carnivals and you want to make a cool little carnival theme park, this is the place to get your items. Step right up, everybody. Get your blueprints here and win a prize. Why not? I love it. Here's the Steam Workshop Extraordinaire. Come follow him. Come subscribe to these things. And if you are subscribing, don't subscribe with this little button. Click the image and come rate it first. Because we always love it when people rate our hard work. It's free content. All you got to do is thumbs up, guys. And there's appreciation across the board. All right, everybody. That's going to do it for this episode of Workshop Wednesday. If you have a suggestion for next week, or you have found an awesome workshop that you think would be a perfect theme to show off for the show, please be sure to send it into channel5gad@gmail.com, and I will take a look at it for one of the next weeks. And thank you guys so much for watching. If you like, please be sure to like. If you're new, be sure to subscribe. And let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. I always love reading your comments. All right, everybody, I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.